my name is Neela Roberts. I'm part of the Film Association of Antigua.
Yes, my name is Willis Roberts, and I'm in the medical field.
Hi, my name is Chanel Somerset. I attend the Princess Margaret Secondary School. I'm currently in third form and I'm 14 years old.
Hi, my name is Destiny Simon. I am 14 years old. I attend the Antigua Girls High School and I'm currently in fourth form.
Hi, my name is Akina Mascal. I'm 21 years of age. I work at Magistrate Court in Antigua and Barbuda. I'm a court clerk and I live at Golden Grove.
I've been a part of the Motion Picture Association for quite some time now. I'd say probably about 6 years.
I started when I was like 15, and now I'm 21, so you can say maybe around 6 years.
I've been a part of the motion pictures 5 years now.
Well, I've been a part of the Motion Picture Association for quite some years. It could be about close to 10 years or so.
I was introduced to the Film Academy by Dr. Noel Howell. I've heard about him and I saw some advertisements about him, so I said it would be interesting.
Well, I can say I've been a part of the Film Academy for about 3 years now.
I've been a part of the Motion Picture Association since the beginning.
At the association, I played different roles, all of which rotate around volunteerism, whether it be attempting script writing or helping out at workshops or even just being here out in the fields, helping out with the little tasks of execution and even recording soundtracks because, as you guys know, I'm a musician, so I make music and it is some of these same songs that end up being used within the films that are being produced.
Well, not to toot my own horn, but I mean, I'm like a camera operator, a rapper, I'm an actor, I'm a bit of a techie dude, but I mainly stick and focus on like camera operating, editing, photography as well, all of that stuff.
I'm an actress, also a parent.
I'm part of the board. I'm a trustee on the board of directors.
I'm mostly in filmmaking. I'm mostly interested in the acting part, but recently I have been also writing stories.
I volunteer. I'm an actress and I do makeup.
Yes, I am involved in the Antigua Film Academy, and I do believe that it is an important part to the development of film here in Antigua because it provides the youth with a medium through which they can expose themselves to a plethora of opportunities, whether it be in script writing, acting, camera work, you name it. It's endless.
Most definitely. I feel like Antigua and Barbuda really needs film, not just to help build the structure of the young people, but to also build character and to help the younger generation to understand that it's not just, we can do other things, I mean, we can be more than just grow up and be a teacher or firefighter, We can have actors, we can have singers. We need to put that more in the build up, the ground up.
It's okay. It's a learning experience. Also, it helps them develop self-confidence, give them more knowledge.
Yeah, the Film Academy and the Motion Picture Association, I think they're very vital to Antigua culture and development because we don't have any much avenues for youngsters, older people, like extracurricular activities to express ourselves, where it's drama, theater, etc., etc. So it gives the young people something to look forward to. It gives the older people something to pass on to the younger ones because we all work together, the Motion Picture Association and the Film Academy.
It is important for those who really want to pursue a career.
I think the Film Academy is important in the film industry to prepare the young people for the future.
I feel like the film industry can expose our culture and heritage here in Antigua by simply showcasing the way of life here, as well as the scenery. Antigua real pretty, you know. So I feel like it provides us with a lot to work with in terms of natural scenes.
To expose our culture and heritage, I feel like we would need to dig a bit deeper and also get more, newer initiatives. So not only just going back to our roots, but in going to our roots, add some new type of techniques to that. So like, let's say you're gonna shoot a music video based on some old school scenes. You use a bit of new types of styles or new types of, let's say for example, hairstyles. You use like a more modern day style, and everybody's gonna be like, wow, that's an old look with a new type of creativity, you know, like just to be new and innovative.
It helps us to expose ourselves, give us more confidence in not just looking at movies, also we being part of it and actually doing it for ourselves and being out there and giving other people a chance to look at our movie in Antigua.
Well, the film industry can help to expose our culture and heritage. We just basically display what we've raised up doing, and that's it. That's it.
Okay, by the film industry can help expose our culture by allowing other people to see it.
The film industry can help to expose our heritage by doing projects that shows our heritage.
Well, I feel like a role that the government could play with regard to the development of film here in Antigua is to somehow incorporate it into the schooling system so that students from a young age can be exposed to the different things that the film industry has to offer.
Well, the government of Antigua and Barbuda, hail up the world boss. I feel like we really need to sit down and have a big discussion about that. I feel like there's not enough light shed on the topic on just film. I feel like we need to sit down and speak about getting more amplified on the topic. Because I mean, we just have kids growing up and then we just have schools and they're just there and we teaching the good things and the right things, yes. But film, it teaches something else. It teaches more aspect than just to, just wanting to be a teacher and, as I said before, just growing up to having a regular job.
The government of Antigua can help us funding, volunteer, resources, even have a school for a lot of talented kids in acting who actually love to do acting. We just need the support from our local island. The Antigua Film Association have been doing this for the past 10 years and more. And we've been showcasing our films in different islands, even in big countries, and we're not getting the support we need from our own people.
Yeah, the role I think the government should play in the film industry is, I mean, give us some more support into whatever ventures we may want to explore, and whether it's for us to for transportation, because they have school buses we can use to get around. So it doesn't really have to be a monetary injections. It could be resources.
the government should provide more resources to the filmmakers of Antigua.
I think the government can help us filmmakers by putting it in the schools, like making a subject just for filming, you know?
The role the government should play in the film industry in Antigua is by helping out, by sponsoring, seeing what the project really is about, and understanding and helping the youths and elder people.
I feel like private sectors, on the other hand, can help the development of the film industry by providing some level of sponsorship and even endorsement. And on the return, they can expect film producers to provide them with some sort of advertisements or other levels of endorsements too.
Contributions. I feel like we can contribute space, not just money. They can contribute space, time, help, because in doing film, we also need a lot of help with just setting up basic stuff. I mean, the camera operator can't just go and just set up tripod, look for the lenses and batteries, everything, you know. So I feel like contribution of just being around and being supportive also would help.
Well, the private sector can also play a role. I'm not too sure how the tax stuff works, but I think I'm aware that they do like sponsor carnival for tax return, tax stuff at the end of the year. So maybe they could apply that same thing to us because it falls under culture.
The private sector can help by sponsoring and advertising.
Well, private sectors like the supermarkets or radio stations can help us with advertisements, and the supermarket can give the supermarket can give us like goods for when we have a long day of filming, like some snacks and drinks and stuff.
The private sector can play a role in the film industry by sponsorship.
The film festival in Antigua is very important because it showcases the level of talent and professionalism that we have existing here in Antigua and Barbuda. So whether it be you're an actor or a scriptwriter or a director or even a cameraman, your efforts become displayed.
The importance of a film festival or the film festival is to display the hard work that we have done throughout the years. We'll have workshops, we'll have training courses, and then the film festival now will display all that we have learned.
The importance of the film festival is to expose our culture, not only in Antigua but in the Caribbean as well.
So in the film industry, we're gonna need film festivals so us actors can come together and meet and we can learn more stuff.
I think filmmakers here in Antigua face a lot of challenges. A main one being stress, because film really takes a lot. From down to the nitty gritty, you really have to schedule things, and that can take a lot out of you, especially where time is concerned. And then, true say the Antigua Film Association is a non-profit organization too. We have financial constraints that maybe the government can help in alleviating.
Filmmakers in Antigua and Barbuda, we face challenges of financial, we face I would like to say support. I feel like we're not supportive enough of each other. I feel like we don't, like if we see somebody is doing something, we won't try to say, hey, if we all push that one person to do what they're doing and they get where they need to get, that's gonna be good for everybody else. But I feel like we don't push each other enough. We don't like give each other the stepping stones and say, hey, yeah, this is you. We kind of just, if we're not trying to hold back each other, we just watch someone doing something wrong and we know we could help and we just like, yeah.
They're not getting support from locals, also from the parents, and they're not getting the self-confidence that they need and the encouragement from adults, older folks, even parents. They're getting a lot of criticism, which is very sad because Antigua have a lot of talented young kids, very intelligent, who wish they can get more support from Antigua, not government, from the people of Antigua and Barbuda.
Some of the challenges filmmakers are facing in Antigua. That's a simple question. Money.
Some of the challenges that filmmakers are facing in Antigua are they don't have the resources to make the films. They don't have some resources like cameras, proper mics, money.
Well, in Antigua, we face many challenges as filmmakers. Like, we don't have enough equipment, we don't have enough money, sometimes we don't have spaces to shoot, and then, yeah.
Some of the challenges filmmakers face in Antigua is that they stress a lot, especially when they have to get things done by staying up late, writing scripts, making sure actors or actresses get it right by doing it over and over again, making sure it's all good.
I feel like the best way to get the young people involved in the film industry is to somehow integrate it into their academic curriculum so that this way they become exposed to the different avenues that the film industry has to offer them at a very young age.
The young schoolers, the great young schoolers. I feel like even from preschool level, we should have initiatives and classes, not just to teach and just to teach about acting, but to teach about technology-wise, to further the aspect of how we look at different things, different jobs, different ways to make money.
We can get the young people involved in film industry in the school and also put it as an extra curriculum.
The best way we can involve young people in the industry is we can introduce it into the schools, have it as an extracurricular activities. Once they're not exposed to this industry, they'll have no knowledge of it. So we have to start them off from young so that they can at least know that there's an avenue for film in Antigua.
One of the best ways to introduce young people to the film industry is by making movies that they can relate to.
As I said before, the best way I think that you can encourage young people in filmmaking is getting it into the schools so we can learn and then we can come out as filmmakers.
The best way to get young people involved in the film industry is by going to schools and showing them what it really is about, having workshops, and that's it.
School drama festivals, music festivals, any sort of event that showcases the talent of students can be used as a medium through which talent becomes exposed and exploited. It is these same individuals that the film industry locally can target so that we can actually portray the level of professionalism that we have here existing even on such a young level with the youths.
They need to make it a part of the school programs in all, because even when I was in school, like if the teacher would have like an activity where she would get up and let us go outside and we would actually be doing something outside the classroom. So you don't just feel like every day you come to school and books and pens and you just sit down and you just write. You wanna they need to have classes where you would actually get up and when you go to this class, okay, I'm gonna be on my foot and I'm gonna be acting, I'm gonna be either singing, gonna be building something. I feel like just putting it inside the putting it inside of the school's curriculum, it would also push the younger people to want to do more growing up.
When we showcase the film industry, most of the talented kids or who is desired to be part of the film industry can sign up and be part of it. They can sign up and be part of the film industry.
Now that COVID is, rampant about the place and everything is digital, I feel like the Film Association can offer mechanisms through which things such as Carifesta can still happen, but just on a digital level. Because, we have resources at our disposal such as cameramen, labor, editors, promoters, so it definitely can happen, especially hand in hand with the Film Association playing an integral role.
Togetherness. I feel like togetherness is really and truly the key, because there are a lot of different ways that we can do a lot of different things, and I feel like by ourselves we're never gonna ever reach that level of where we need to truly reach. I feel like if we reach out to maybe regional areas or even international, if we get to a level where we can ask for not just help, but for support, contributions, to help to, because there's a lot of different things we can do in order to get to that level of Carifesta. So I feel like it's just help, just helping hands, togetherness.
The Film Association can do more marketing, having the resource that we required. Also, advertise and do most virtual.
One way that the Motion Picture Association can be prepared for the Carifesta, go virtual. Zoom,